Listen, I've been debating long and hard because I've been wanting to like sit here and talk, but I'm like every time I want to film a YouTube video, I'm like I don't want to do my makeup and like do that because I can't focus. I can't focus on what I want to say, and I can't focus on doing my makeup at the same time. So, and I was like, if I don't do anything, it's gonna be really boring. And then I realized, wait, I don't care. Like whatever, if it's boring, whatever. I don't have to be doing stuff. And now that like podcasts are such like a big thing nowadays, very popular thing, I was like, why not just like freaking sit down and chat? Like everyone and their mother is doing now. Why, like, whatever, whatever. And I was debating long and hard if I should do this in English. Hello? I was debating long and hard if I should do this in English or Spanish. I get it. Anyway. But I realized that I'm actually I I don't think I'm that funny in Spanish. Like I don't think I'm that funny either. Actually, I do think I'm funny, like to myself, to my own humor. I humor myself is what I'm saying. But I don't think I'm that funny in Spanish, which is weird. I don't know how that works, but don't ask me. And also, second reason is if you don't know, I'm from Costa Rica. Of course, you know, because if you're my friend and you're on here, you're either from Spain or from Costa Rica, but you know that. And the thing is that my accent, people like, I can't deal with it anymore because people from Costa Rica are like, fake, you changed your accent. And I'm like, but if you ask Spanish people, I don't have a Spanish accent, like at all. So I just don't like it. It makes me feel insecure. I have to figure out what to do with my accent because I can't be living like this. That is just a weird in between of both, and I don't like it, and it's not fun, and I don't have fun. I don't like it. But it's just what comes out of me. But I just don't like it. It makes me not want to talk. So it's better to do it in English. And I just like this format because like I don't have to edit anything. Maybe I'll edit. I don't know. Every time I like film a YouTube video, I edit like half of it out because I'm like, what if this is misinterpreted? Like weird. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have fucking said that. I shouldn't have said that. La 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 la. And then I spiral. But I was like, oh, the seraphim, right? I spiral out of control, and I don't want to do that. What? Like I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that. Anyway, I literally have no topics prepared or anything. It's just me, myself, and I, and my cat that's sleeping like a little baby over there in the corner. I love him so much. He saved my life. I love him. He's just an angel baby sent from heaven and the best thing that's ever happened to me. Anyway, what was I gonna talk about? I don't know. I don't really have topics. Thing is, the thing is, I, if you don't know, I'm in, I'm a working woman. I'm in acting school, and I'm also in online school studying psychology. And I was a bit overwhelmed because I was like, I don't know if I'll have time. And then it turns out I have freaking have time. I finished my notes already. I feel crazy. I feel great. I haven't had online class yet. I have that at 7, but I'm like, oh my god, I have like an hour of like free time. Let's talk to the friggin' camera. Um, and how is that? I love it. So like I literally love my new school so much. I think I mentioned here that I was gonna change. Yes, I did. I think. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. No, I did not. But I have. I changed schools, and it's the best decision I've ever made in my freaking life. Literally, love the school so much. Love the people there. Everyone's awesome. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. And what else? In psychology school, I really love. the topics. Like I just love it, love psychology. Um, it's just a bit tedious. Like I don't know, but I think it's a nice balance of like fucking being weird in an acting school and like being like, what the fuck am I doing? uh, this stuff is like more practical and shit. Like it's not just like being animals all the time. You know what I mean? But there is a bit of silliness. So I'm like, what am I doing? And then I come home and I take notes and I'm like, okay, this is why I'm doing that. This is why I'm doing that because I don't want to sit and like write all day. But it's a nice balance of both things, you know. And personally, I think psychology is like a really good complement to acting. I don't know. I'm doing it mainly because of acting, not because I really have a plan to do something with psychology. More of just like I like to learn, and my parents want me to study something, and I think it would help a lot with acting. And then on top of that, it's a plus that just to have that degree. I don't think I could do much with it. Same with the acting one. Like, what the hell am I gonna do with that? Like, hopefully get a job, get a job, get a job. Um, then I'm worried. 'Cause I'm like, if I do get a job right now, let's say an acting job, let's say, put ourselves in that situation. I literally have no time. What would I give up? What would I give up? Like, I don't know how this works because I already am enrolled in uni and in the school. So it's like, what would I? And in the uni, like, I need a lot of time each day to like do what I need to do. Do you know what I mean? Am I making any sense? Like, I need a lot of hours in a day. I don't know how people do this while like working, actively working in like a in acting jobs. Because I know there's like actresses I've heard that they do degrees and they act at the same time. I'm like, what time? When do you when in a day do you do this? So I think if I was in a show or like a movie, I would like spend like studying hours studying the fucking text or whatever, not taking notes of like other shit. I don't know. It would just be like a lot or like fucking impossible. I think, in my humble opinion. Um, I moved. This is like this. Like I promise you, the couch is not that ugly. It's just I put this because my cat gets the fucking zoomies and he starts scratching on this. So we have to put the fucking. Have you guys seen Cat's Eye documentary? Me and my friend talk about it a lot. I love Manon, Manon, Manon. Is it like that? And Daniela. We do what we do. Taking at the gate, come through. I love that set. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I don't know. I love my friends in my new school. Love them so much. They're so fun. They're the best thing. How do people run podcasts? I feel like I've been talking for 8 hours and it's been 10 minutes. Um, which obviously I don't have to do like an hour of this. I don't think I will. But I don't know. There's a lot in my mind. There's a lot on my mind that I see. This is one of those moments where I would edit this out because I'm like, what am I saying? What am I saying? What am I gonna say? And I want to be careful with what I want to say. Not because of anything, just because I just don't want like my life out there. Um, but I do want to talk about my life because it's so fun. Right now, I'm having like a lot of fun. Isn't that what life is just all about? It's just having fun with your friends. Isn't that like fucking fun? And I've also been going on dates, which I love. Which, oh god, I can't fucking speak. Which I love. I love dates. I think we should normalize dates. I think we should romanticize dates. Romanticize romance. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Don't be fucking boring. They're fun. I don't know. I was like during the summer more. I was just going on random fucking dates. Which I think is fun. There was this girl on TikTok that was just this is crazy. It was like for a month she was going on like a different date every day, like with a different person. I'm like, how do you find that many people to go on dates with? I was not doing that. It was very few here and there. But I realized it was very fun. I realized I just like love meeting people and just being like, hey, tell me your fucking lore. So that was fun. But now I'm seeing someone like more. I should not be talking about this because I don't like every time in the past where I've talked about stuff like this, I regret it after because then I don't know. It's just like, but I'm not saying any names or anything, so it's whatever. Um, yeah, now I'm seeing someone like more, just one person. Is basically what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I used to go on like a couple of first dates here and there, and that was fun. It's also fun. I recommend it honestly. Like, just you know, fog around, find out. Don't put all your eggs into one basket, because that basket is gonna fucking break, and your eggs are gonna fall off the bridge like Humpty Dumpty, and you're gonna want to end your life. So don't do that unless you find someone like really fucking cool from the get go. Because I was just like, I'll go on dates and I'd be like, this is fun, but I'm for sure like not gonna continue. And now my eggs are in a basket. Now that my eggs are in one basket, so I can't really speak, can I? But I can because I did try out several baskets. Now they're in one. So we'll have to see about that. We'll have to see about that because I don't want to fucking jinx it. I don't want to fucking get crazy with it, get jiggy with it. But I'm having fun for now. I used to be such an overthinker, like a well, I still overthink, but I mean in the sense that what is it? What was it? Fuck! I'm thinking of that meme. I'm thinking of the meme. Ah, in the sense that you know what I'm talking about. Do you? The who's gonna be cleaning the toilets, Donald Trump? Do you know what I mean? In the sense that no, I didn't. Okay, anyway, what was I saying? Fuck. In the sense that I don't know what I was talking about. I was talking about going on dates and stuff. Fuck, and now I'm gonna get pissed off when I watch this back, and I'm gonna want to talk about whatever I was talking about. But um, the eggs in the basket. Don't put the eggs in the basket, but put them in if you want to. If that feels right for you, put them in there. Sure, whatever. Um, let's talk about. I don't know what I want to talk about. Look at my little cat. I want to show you him, but I don't want to move this little setup that I have because then it's gonna be annoying. So, listen, listen. When life gives you fucking lemons, you throw them out the fucking window and then you kill yourself. What am I saying? Movies. Who likes them? Who needs them? I've been watching movies, and I ought to say it is very fun. Um, Zero Spanish movies that I've been watching recently. Literally negative 80. Actually, that is a lie. Because you know what? And I want to talk about this. There was this co production between Spain and Costa Rica, which, if you don't know, Costa Rica has like fucking zero film industry. We have like one franchise, and it's called Michael Jordan, and it's spelled funny. So that's the joke. Um, and there was this movie that was a co-production, and I fucking went and watched it in the cinema, in the theater, back when I was in Costa Rica, and it was one of the best things I've ever seen. And it was very like, I ought to say, it was very simple, very like, it's not a masterpiece by any stretch of the imagination. I would not say that. it's just very touching to me personally. I think if you're Costa Rican, it would be touching to you, especially as a woman of Costa Rican descent. It's called Memories of a Burning Body. It was really freaking nice to watch. I went and watched it. I was gonna say I watched it twice. I did watch it twice, but the second time was on the plane on the way here. They had it on the plane. Shout out Iberia. Actually, don't shout out Iberia. Don't shout out Iberia because they fucking lost my luggage and I didn't lose it. I don't know what I'm saying. Um, when I went to Costa Rica, the luggage took one more day to get there. That's literally all. I'm so dramatic, but still, you know. And they sent it to my house, so actually, I shouldn't be complaining that much. Um, how was Costa Rica? You may ask. Amazing, it always is. Because I love my friends there so much. And I saw my friends and went to the beach, and I had my little summer fling. Um, which is basically all I fucking wanted in life. Just see my friends have a little summer fling. Oh my god. Oh my god. Could you ask for a better fucking time? I don't think you can. What else? Oh yeah, the movie. That's what I wanted to talk about. Memories of a Burning Body, because it's like about sexuality, but about like older women, elderly women, which I find fascinating. The fact that, because freaking that does not happen in cinema usually, like elderly women talking about their sexuality or like a story about that. So I found it so fascinating because it's something that would interest me regardless. But the fact that it was from my country, I was like, whoa, this is the best thing I've ever seen. You know, 'cause it was like, that could be my grandma. That could be my Mima, you know? And I don't know. I thought it was so cool. I recommend that. Also, recently, what have I seen? I've seen The Substance, which I want to go watch in theaters also because it's not out here yet. Coming out next week in the cinema. And I want to go watch it because I've already seen it on my pewter, on my pewter, and I loved it. I watched it there because I was like, I'm too scared to go to the cinema and for it to be like too much for me. And then it's like I can't do anything about it. I have to sit there and watch it, or else it'll be a waste of my money. But I was like, maybe it'll be too gory because people are being really dramatic about this, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, I passed out" or whatever. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did get upset. Like my stomach felt upset. I felt kind of nauseous, to be honest, which is weird because I don't think it was that bad gore wise. Like I've seen way worse, but for some reason I was feeling very nauseous. So let's ponder about that. Let's think about that. Let's ponder on it. Let's ponder on it. Let's think on it. Because what the hell? I've been talking a lot like Western Korea. I'm sorry. Sorry. Just, I've been watching a lot of Sinjin Drowning, especially in, like during the summer, especially in Costa Rica. Sinjin Drowning all fucking day. And now I talk a lot like Western Corey. I love that man. And I love him and Asia Ray. And I think they're the cutest couple alive. Um, what else? I went to the Melanie Martinez concert. That was epic. That was literally epic. Because I was like literally fucking chills all over my body. Because that woman, like the Crybaby songs, also K through 12, but mostly Crybaby. I started listening. Oh my god, he's so cute. I started listening to it when I was 12. So, but like obsessively. Like when I would like an artist, I would just listen to their discography for like months on end. Sorry. Hearing that live, because it's not like I've gone back and listened to the Crybaby album on repeat. You know, it just reminds you of that era of life. You know, so that was really cool to hear live because it was just like all the memories coming back, and I was like, what? I'm literally 12. I'm literally freaking a baby child, and just chills all over just to hear those songs live the first time. And then with Portals, you know, because it was a trilogy. with portals, I was like, wow, because it really took me back to like the same time, but last year, because I went to the Portals concert, and that's when I listened to just Portals for like a month. So it was like a bit freaking traumatized. It just took me back to this time last year, which was not very good for me personally, in my personal life. But it's just weird. It's just always weird to go to a concert and for the songs to take you to a certain point in your life. Um, Upcoming concerts, the Marias, which I'm very excited for, and Cigarettes After Sex, which I'm freaking very excited for too, because I've listened to Cigarettes After Sex for as long as I've been alive. That's not true, but for a very freaking long time, and there were a lot of moments like 14-ish angsty teen era where I would just listen to Cigarettes After Sex on repeat, and I'm excited for it to take me back to those moments in my life. Actually, no, I'm probably gonna cry, but that's okay because they make beautiful music. I don't know about the lyrics. I literally cannot understand a word they're saying, but I love the music itself. And if you say it's the same song and it's all the same song, fuck you. I don't like you, but also you're right. But also it's good. So whatever. If it's the same song, whatever. So is freaking reggaeton, is it not? In every genre, really? It's just the same thing, different fonts. Get over yourself. It's called a freaking style. Have you ever heard of it? Just go and get one. Um, and what else? I mean, I don't really know. I love my best friend Lisa. I love my best friend Lisa. I called her yesterday. I was so happy to hear from her. I should not name any names, but Lisa's always forever my best friend, so it's okay. If she's watching this, I love Eden. I love my best friend Eden. I have many best friends. Actually, I just have best friend from Costa Rica. I call it best friend from Costa Rica, best friend from Spain. It's very useful that way, so you don't have to pick a best friend. You know. I love my friend Eden. I love Eden. I feel you see that's very Western Korea of me. I just hear him in my mind. He's become part of my like inner monologue and my freaking my voice. My voice. I feel like half of you don't know what I'm talking about. Like I'm talking about things and people and artists and whatever. It's just very personal, near and dear to my heart, and I feel like maybe a lot of you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Maybe I should talk about more universal things, you know? I was talking about movies. I was talking about the substance that I liked. Watched La La Land also again, which I love. I love La La Land. Oh god, estos pelos. Que pintas yo. Listen, I just did this because I was gonna go to Pilates at 5 and then realized there's no more space for 5 p.m. So I'm actually gonna go at 8:50. You don't care about this. But that's why I'm doing this right now. And I need to go get vintage packages. That is true, that is true. I need to go get them. I need to. Um, but I, the city life. Listen, now I live very much in the center of the city in which I live, which is Madrid. Which, I don't know why I was trying to hide that, like as if that would dox me. And like only my friends know about this channel, so whatever. Um, Listen, I love the center, I really do, but I don't. I hate it, but I love it. You know, it's great. It's great to be here. Also, my friend from Costa Rica moved here, so that's fun. Um, I don't know why I just randomly thought of her. Maybe she's thinking about me. Does that ever happen to you guys? You're like, oh, I'm thinking about this person randomly. Like, what the fuck does that mean? And then they like fucking text you or something. It's crazy. And whatever. If it's a coincidence, whatever. Keep it to yourself. Don't be a party pooper. Party pooper. Pooper. Goober. You're a goober. Um, but yeah. Sometimes I'm just like thinking of someone like, I wonder how they are, and then so suddenly they text me, or I do. I like text them, and they're like, "Oh, I've been thinking about you. This is weird." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Um, Moment of silence. I wonder how those in Florida are doing. This hurricane seems a very, very disastrous, and I'm very sad for everyone in there. There's like literally no one I know in Florida, but I'm just like randomly thinking about the hurricane. Um, the U.S. is just full of natural disasters. Do we talk about this? Maybe it's because the land is so big, but I just feel like in general, like let's say Russia's really big, like China's really big, and I don't really hear about natural death. Oh, and you're gonna be smart. You're gonna be a little smarty pants and tell me it's because of the geography, like the location of the fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck where the moon and the stars are on a certain point in time and whatever that does to the fucking planet. Listen, I know that because of where it's located, it's more prone to hurricanes, tornadoes, whatever, fucking tornadoes, especially. Oh my goodness, and especially like the South. I know that. And also, I live in America. I don't live in America. I used to live in America, as in the continent, not the country, as in the US. So I just wonder why there are so many freaking natural disasters there. Because I lived in Central America. So it's like, there's a lot of earthquakes, but not like freaking tragic every time, you know? They do some damage sometimes, especially like on the coast. But usually, like I've never had to evacuate, let's say, or like leave my house or something like that. So, and in the US, I hear about it all the freaking time, all the time. I was actually in Florida during a hurricane one time, I think around 2015. It was really fun. It was not actually. I don't know why I said that. I just kind of. I was just like 12, I think, and I was just like, woo, wind. Actually, I was kind of scared. Um, but it wasn't like a really bad. Obviously, it wasn't really bad because we weren't made to evacuate or anything like that. But it was just like, I'm here during a freaking hurricane. What the fuck are the odds? Actually, they're not that low. Like, I don't know why the U.S. just constantly has. It's just constantly being punished by God. I don't understand. Again, maybe the land is just like huge, and so God, comparing it to other countries would be kind of unreasonable, especially like my tiny ass country. But do you know what I mean? It's just like constant destruction. Who else gets it like the US? I don't know. Maybe I just don't hear about it. Maybe I'm an ignorant little child. That could also be the case. I just wanted to talk about it. The more that I talk, the more I realize I literally can't freaking talk. I'm really excited because I am thinking about a character that I have to do for a project in school. Just basically like free, whatever. Like you create the character. And I've been having ideas about this character. And I'm very excited because we have to make a little video for them and stuff. And um I want to make her like fake social media. If you guys don't know, if you're not into the AU universe of Twitter, which I'm not, but I think I used to be like in during quarantine. What the fuck were we all doing during quarantine? I was making AUs, like not publishing them, but making them, which is so stupid and weird. No hate if you make AUs, but for me, that's just, and by that I mean like alternate universes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, because most of you are probably not weird as balls, and you don't know what that is. So basically, it's like if you were part of a fandom, um, you would like, ew, you would like make an alternate universe for whatever fandom, like I don't know, whatever you stand. Um, and let's say they're singers, you could make them like a bakery shop owner and like a fucking I don't know university professor, and they meet in that alternate universe and whatever. And basically, what you would do on Twitter is make threads where you're presenting the storyline, whatever. And there was this app that I have. It's called Social Dummy, where you can make fake social media accounts. So basically, what you do with that is you would make like Instagram profiles for these people. Oh god, oh god, please Lord forgive me. This is awful. Why would I ever do this? But it stuck with me. So now I'm gonna make a fake Instagram account for this character soon. But anyway, I do want to talk about this because it's funny. Um, you would make the account and you would make your alternate universe people interact with each other. It, explaining this is crazy, but trust me, everyone was doing it. Everyone was doing it. It was so popular. You wouldn't understand it. Um, and there was also fake like messages as in the app messages. And so basically, what you would do is the description of the tweet of like the threads that you would make would be quite short. I don't remember quite well if you would like narrate it in third person or whatever. Or maybe I don't think there was any text actually. Oh yeah, there was no text. You would do a screenshot of your notes of whatever is going on, and it was like third person, whatever. And then like let's say text messages, fake text messages between the characters. It was very much like a visual novel, but social media edition. Listen, I don't even know if I'm explaining the term well. You would have to literally look it up. Just look up AU on Twitter. Are people still making them? I don't know. I have not checked. But I would assume so. If fanfics are still a thing, then probably AUs are still a thing. I remember I would follow like interactive AUs. Those were fun. Like the voting poll ones. God, people were really creative. And especially like horror ones. Oh my god. Horror AUs. Horror alternate universes. Where people would make long ass threads, long, 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 and make voting polls for you to decide what the next move is, and then based on that, continue the story, which I find fascinating. I think that's so cool. At the end of the day, it's just another storytelling format. Anyway, where I was getting at with this is that app, Social Dummy, which I recommend you get if you are. I don't know why you would need this, but it's fun, you know. Because you can like really do anything. You can set your follower amount to any number that you want. Your username can be whatever or whatever, and it looks. I mean, you can tell it's fake, but it looks kind of legit. So it's fun for stuff like what I'm doing, which is gonna have to be a video about this character. So I'm already getting ideas. I already made her account, her fake account. So I'm excited to shoot that. Um, just have to write down all the freaking things that she's gonna say and whatever. We have to make a script. Um, I'm excited. I'm gonna start my first scene tomorrow. Not from this project, just in general. I think it's like in drama class. Drama as in tragedy. They're tragic scenes. So I'm excited. I'm really freaking excited. I already have a partner and a freaking one that we picked. And it's exciting because it literally seems so hard to do. I'm like, how am I gonna? I have to be someone who lost her friends due to a shooting. Hello, and I have to confront the shooter. Hello. So it seems very hard to do. And I've seen this play. Was it a play? I mean, it was like a muestra. I don't know how you call that. But anyway, I've seen it, and it was intense. So I'm like, how the hell am I gonna do this? Um, so that's what's fun about it. It's like, oh, how am I gonna do it? Let's figure it out. Let's like do it horribly, and then learn. And that's what life is all about, kids. And I think with that, I'm gonna end it here because I don't think I can ramble on for an hour. I don't know how Brittany Broski does it. I don't know how you people do it. I honestly could, but I think I would need a list of topics like Brittany has or like whatever, whoever has. I would need a list of topics, and I don't have that. I've just been going off the top of the dome for 36 minutes. And I'm excited because I don't have to edit this, and it's just good to go. On a pen, ballpoint pen, not ballpoint. I don't know what this is. Ballpoint. I can't pronounce anything right. Why? Why is that? Why is that? Listen. I'm excited. I'm excited for the weekend. I'm so excited for the weekend. I take a lot of pictures. I'm gonna hang out with you. I'm gonna hang out with you. That's so excited. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm hanging out with my favorite people. Maybe not my favorite people like all time. Wait, that sounds rude. I just don't want to sound freaky when I'm not, you know? Um, I am a bit like freaky though. Like, but not. Listen, I'm excited to see the people I'm gonna see tomorrow and on Saturday and Sunday. Wait, life is so cool. That's crazy. And every day is someone different. And oh my god, this weekend could be so cool. But anyway, I don't. I don't know why I wanted to share that. I don't know. I'm really happy, y'all. Um, I've been just giggling by myself. You know, that's when I know I'm like truly happy is when I'm like giggling by myself. I'll be like talking to myself and I just giggle. I let out a. Life is so fun. Or I look in the mirror and I'm just giggling. I've been like making TikToks like dancing like this and just having a blast. Um, that's all. Yeah, I said I was gonna end this here. It's been 38 minutes. I think that's a good time, a good starting time. Will anyone ever watch this all the way through? I don't know. I don't care. I had a good time. Um, and I hope you have a good time too. I hope you are doing good. I hope you are doing well. And I hope you have a great life doing that. You're having fun because that's what this whole thing is all about. I hope you guys know that I'm not being serious, like at any point of any moment of any time. I'm just, I just make myself, I make myself laugh and I make myself giggle with my weird voices and whatever, or whatever. Listen, that's all. That's all I wanted to say. So if you watch this, thank you. I love you. I'm gonna kiss you in the face. Um, and I really do hope that you're enjoying your life and have a good time. And I hope that you're not miserable because that sucks. Um, so that's it. 40 minutes. That's a good. I think next time I should be closer to you, shouldn't I? More personal. Um, and yeah, I think next time I do want to write down a list of things to talk about, but whatever, that's enough for this time. I need to go get my vintage packages. Thank you very much.